right. Should have done your spinal rocking first. If you didn't do the spinal rocking first, go back, see the spinal rocking video. So you should be able to do a shoulder stand here, boom, easy. If you can't do that, go back to spinal rocking, do that first, right? So now we'll look at doing some inverting rolls, right? So let's do the shoulder roll and the back roll first. That's gonna get our head opened up. There's gonna be a little turtle action in here as well, and then we can invert. So, forward roll, boom. We're gonna come into a tripod, gonna use our opposite hand, and we're gonna roll ourselves through, yeah? Tripod, hand, pulling through, kicking over, yeah? Back roll is just the reverse of that. Here, I'm gonna sit over my shoulder. Notice I open up my neck. I'm acting like I'm talking on my cell phone. Here, I'm gonna kick over and roll, right? Spin around, open, kick over, and roll, yeah? Notice I land on my feet. You don't have to, but it's good practice, landing on your feet. So, forward roll, back roll. You can also forward roll from kneeling, right? You use the airplane wing method, turn that shoulder out, and as I'm twisting my shoulder out, opening up my head, I'm gonna put my shoulder on the mat, and then I roll forward. Yeah, one more. Twisting, turning, shoulder on the mat, and roll forward. Yeah? Just for funs, let's look at the somersault. Most kids can do the somersault really easily. They can't forward roll very easily until they get a little bit older. Most adults can't somersault for, I don't know, they just can't do it. So, it's a good skill to have, going up and over your head. So sometimes you're not able to turn and twist in forward roll, so the ability to tuck our head under and come forward is what we want. So I'm posting my hands on the mat, and I'm gonna try to tuck my head really tight into my tailbone. Boom. And over, right? I never actually hit my head. So one more time. We're here. Hands. Post. Tuck. Boom. Yeah. One more. Boom. Notice I end up in a squat. Preferably you'd end up in a squat. If your squat is not so great, it might not work as well for you, right? So forward roll, back roll, right? And somersault. Let's look at the forward roll and the back roll as a prerequisite to invert it. Because an invert is just a forward roll and a back roll that you never fully forward roll, yeah? So, one of my favorite warm-up drills to do is come into turtle position, like a pre-turtle. So we're here, and I put my forehead on the mat, right? I use that kind of airplane wing method where I'm gonna turn and put my shoulder on the mat. As I do this, I'm gonna forward roll right back up to my butterfly guard. Notice my elbows never flared from my body. Now I'm gonna roll back over the opposite shoulder. Here. Notice my elbow doesn't flare, right? So I forward roll, boom, and back roll. Boom. Forward roll, and back roll. Boom. If you can do this without letting your elbows off of your hips, it's gonna be a really, really good turtle drill for you, right? A lot of back take prevention in this drill, right? And notice I'm rolling over my head. So at the same time, I'm getting a lot of head strengthening, neck strengthening drills going on. Boom, yeah? Lastly, the full inversion, right? So the full inversion is just a forward roll and then a back roll. So rather than teaching you how you guard invert, like most people do guard inversion first, I'm just gonna take the drill we just did and we're going to just invert through it, right? So if I'm going here on my left shoulder, I'll use my hands so I can talk. I'm gonna walk my feet over my head to my right shoulder, yeah? So we're here. Right shoulder, down, boom, right? Rolling, tracking with my feet. Left shoulder down, rolling, tracking with my feet, right? My feet make just a nice big half moon, right? Big half moon with the feet. One more time. Well, head on the mat. I'm in a nice turtle position, right? I'm gonna turn my head to my shoulder, right? I'm gonna swing my feet and through. Boom, right? If you can do that, then it's easy to invert. So we've just built it up, right? Now from the guard, we're in this position, right? And I'm just gonna kick myself up onto the shoulder as I tuck my head so my feet are still facing you guys. So I'm here and I'm coming up, yeah? This is the exact same position that we were in. And I just walk my feet up and over and I sit back up. Shoulder down, kick up. Shoulder down, kick up. Swing my feet. Boom. Yeah? Nice. If you start from the beginning, you start with your spinal rocking, especially if we're a little older. We want to warm up that spine first. Always start with that spinal rocking. If I'm like extremely tight one day, I'll do the spinal rocking until my neck and back loosen up, and then I'll start the rolls. Start with the forward roll, it's easy. Forward roll, back roll, forward roll, back roll, and then forward roll, back roll off the turtle, right? So turtle to butterfly, forward roll, back roll, and then turtle inversion, right? Or a Granby roll, as the wrestlers call it, right? And then you can invert from guard, right?